Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mr. Isa, your social studies teacher for grade 6. We are in Unit 4. We are coming to the summary of Unit 4 that says today and the future. The lesson says, or is a question we are asked, what do you remember? From page 165 to page 166. This slide, we are asked, what do you remember? By pictures. Just by looking at these slides, what comes into your head? From lesson 1 to the last lesson. So, let's look at this. This guy you are seeing here on this slide is not a very new guy to you. This is Albert Einstein. He was the first guy in this lesson, in this unit. He's one of the discoverers of very, very many issues. And he's mostly remembered for one thing. He was a slow learner when he was a child. He was a slow learner when he was a child. But later, he became a brilliant scientist. What are we learning here, guys? We are learning that we should stop ignoring people. They can be big people in the future. We are learning that we should not give up. You may be very slow, but later become a very brilliant person in the world. Under Albert Einstein, we have the phone with a GPS image. Why is there a GPS image? Because the scientists used his ideas to develop the GPS. Remember, he's known for the thought experiment. He's remembered for thought experiment. The other guy on the right hand side is called Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming is the guy from Scotland. He's remembered for accidentally discovery of penicillin. We all know about this story, that Alexander Fleming was cleaning his laboratory and he saw some changes on the mold and bacteria issues, and from that he became so observant. That's why it's called the accidental discovery of penicillin. He was not discovering penicillin. And one of his quotes, he's saying that sometimes you get to know, or sometimes you discover what you did not plan. So, he's also one of the greatest people in our society who discovered a lot. And today penicillin is used everywhere because of Alexander Fleming. Here on this slide, we are seeing the evolution of telephones and the evolution of the televisions. You can see the images have been changing until today we have flat screen. But look at the other televisions. They were very, very strange and not in good shape. So there have been improvement and development. If you come to the phones, look at the phones the way they are. The old phones, they were very, very big. Until now we have the smartphones. Evolution. So things have been changing. We have to appreciate and be ready to have our impact on this society. On this slide, we have the Saudi dressing. A man dresses in thobe. A lady dresses in abaya. After this lesson also we discussed about the sighting of the moon of Ramadan. We discussed about the Hajj. You can see people there, they are going for Hajj. We discussed about iftar and suhoor. You can see the dates and the water for opening the iftar. And the other one is about suhoor. All in all, it was all about our culture of the Middle East. Thank you. Right, come to this side. This is a slide about Al-Janadriya. Al-Janadriya is a festival that is held to celebrate the culture of Saudi Arabia. You can see people are dancing there. The dancing is Al-Arda dancing, and on the right hand side we have the camels. On the right hand side we have the camel, that is camel racing, also one of our culture. These are all things that we took this fourth quarter. We have a world that has very many culture. a world that has very, very many cultures. The first one is the spaghetti, Italian food. The second guy is dressing like a Zulu. The third guy is the third house in the Ndebele house. All in all, these are some of the traits that we can use to show our culture. Thank you to this about the Shura. We all know Shura is a verse in the whole Quran. That's why the first slide you are seeing Quran, and the right hand slide you are seeing that people are having Shura. They are consulting each other. We came to the last topic about citizenship. And the first thing we discussed there was about the child rights. It was a universal agreed. That's why you can see the children are standing on top of the world. All over the world, there are some rights which were agreed a child must have. We discussed about this. Slide number 2 is about the public participation. And you can see that people are voting. So as a citizen of a country, don't just say you don't like some things. No, voting is your right. You should take part of it. The third slide, we are seeing about volunteering. This is another public participation, and you should also volunteer. We gave reason why people sometimes they are much. My dear students, feel free to ask any questions about lesson 1 to lesson 5 of the Unit 4. Thank you so much, my dear boys. Ask any question from lesson 1 to lesson 6. Thank you.